Have you ever felt anxiety creeping in during your busiest moments or when facing uncertainty and wished you had a deeper way to understand and transform it? Having devoted years to studying Carl Jung's extensive work, I can share with you how Jung's profound insights offer not just comfort, but actionable guidance on mastering anxiety through a journey into the unconscious mind. Jung discovered that anxiety is not merely a surface symptom to be suppressed, but a signal from the unconscious urging us toward inner growth and greater wholeness. In my research of Jung's clinical observations, I found that he saw anxiety as a universal human experience that often reflects a conflict between our conscious attitudes and deeper, unrecognized aspects of the psyche. Jung's patient cases consistently revealed that beneath anxiety lies a message from parts of ourselves that have been rejected or ignored, what he termed the shadow. He deeply empathized with the torment anxiety causes, yet insisted it was an invitation rather than just pathology. Today, with the acceleration of modern life, Jung's insight has only become more urgent because ignoring anxiety often leads to fragmentation of the self rather than integration. The key is to engage actively with the unconscious instead of resisting it. Through my study of Jung's theories, the central discovery I emphasize is that anxiety emerges from what he called the tension between the ego and the deeper self or self. This tension is crucial because it signals that the ego's current way of living is no longer adequate for the psyche's demands. Jung illustrated this with his concept of individuation, the lifelong process of becoming our authentic selves. Anxiety acts like a guide, pushing us beyond superficial roles, helping us encounter parts of ourselves that require acknowledgement and transformation. One powerful example from Jung's case files involved patients whose anxiety decreased dramatically when they began to explore their dreams and symbols. Dreams often communicate the unconscious's attempt to restore balance by presenting us with images and narratives that challenge our conscious assumptions. Jung famously said that symbols do not lie because they connect us to our inner truths. Anxiety in this way can be understood as the psyche pointing to an unintegrated shadow or undeveloped archetype that, the more we avoid, grows in intensity until we face it. This contrasts with the common modern strategy of suppressing or medicating anxiety without understanding its message, which Jung warned only delays necessary personal development. So, how can we practically apply Jung's profound yet accessible approach to anxiety? First, practice recognizing anxiety as a messenger, not as an enemy. Instead of fleeing or fighting anxious feelings, I encourage people to sit with them quietly and observe what images, thoughts, or sensations arise. This is where Jung's method of active imagination becomes invaluable, a technique he developed to dialogue consciously with unconscious contents through creative expressions such as writing, artwork, or visualization. By engaging in active imagination, you essentially enter into a conversation with your inner world, allowing suppressed feelings and forgotten parts to surface and be heard. This deepens self-awareness and begins the transformative process Jung called integration. Second, pay attention to recurring dreams or symbols that appear in moments of anxiety, because they often contain keys to understanding the underlying conflict. Keeping a dream journal and reflecting on personal associations with these images can reveal shadow aspects seeking acceptance. Third, find ways to balance the tensions within through practices that connect body and psyche, such as mindful breathing or nature immersion, since Jung emphasized the importance of grounding psychic energy to avoid overwhelm. Above all, Jung believed firmly in the potential for human growth despite suffering. His work demonstrated countless cases where individuals transformed debilitating anxiety into profound self-knowledge and resilient creativity. When I share this with people today, it inspires hope that anxiety is not a dead end, but a portal to deeper authenticity and liberation. To summarize Jung's teaching on anxiety in one clear insight, anxiety arises as the psyche's call to acknowledge and integrate unrecognized parts of ourselves, especially the shadow. And through conscious engagement with this call via dreams, symbols, and active imagination, we begin the individuation process towards psychic wholeness. This means that anxiety, when understood and worked with, can be a transformational gift rather than merely a burden. If you apply this Jungian approach, you can gradually turn anxiety into a trusted guide showing you where growth is needed most. Now I invite you to continue this journey tomorrow when we explore another vital question. How can I turn inner conflicts into opportunities? Drawing on Jung's authority, we will uncover methods for transforming internal struggles into your greatest strengths. It is a video you will not want to miss because inner conflicts and anxiety often share the same roots in the unconscious. Please like this video if you found value, share your experiences with anxiety or questions in the comments below, and subscribe to join this ongoing exploration of Jung's timeless wisdom. Remember, tomorrow's video promises practical steps to harness your inner tensions and move toward a fuller, integrated self. I look forward to seeing you then as we delve deeper into how Jung's psychology can empower your life.